We have a series of interviews here for the Sisense Eureka Conference. And I'm joined by Mark Hopkins, the CIO of Skullcandy. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks a lot. Yeah, it's a pleasure to be here.
Amazing. Could you tell us a little bit about your analytics journey and maybe how you guys kind of moved to an organization that's data-driven?
Yeah, it was a little bit of a journey, as you say. You know, like most companies, we started out using tools like Excel, and you know, we saw that there was an appetite for data. A lot of people wanted to do analysis, but it wasn't real easy to get to that information. So we created a data warehouse and use that as a way to aggregate all of the data from all of our transaction systems into a single place where people could generate reports based on Excel and some other Microsoft technology. That was about 4 years ago, and then we decided we needed a system that would enable us to really kind of democratize the data and the analytics process, because it was still kind of very IT-centric in terms of being able to you know, gather the data, and someone wanted a report, they had to go to the IT department to do that. And we were looking for a way to kind of expose analytics to the broader audience in the company. And 4 years ago, we implemented Sisense, and that tool gave us the ability to create dashboards and do things like broadcast analytics via email and that sort of thing to execs and other groups of people that wanted to kind of get weekly reports. And then the other thing that it did, which was a big benefit for us, is it kind of removed that complexity around creating analytics. It's a very straightforward system to use, very end-user friendly, and so we have kind of a wide audience of people using and creating analytics now at Skullcandy.
And since you implemented Sisense, you know, have you guys gone into kind of deeper uses of analytics? What are some of the new ways that you're using them?
Yeah, I think a couple of the newer ways are around the text analytics that I was talking about earlier. Mm-hmm. That's really kind of uncharted territory for us. We're just kind of hitting the tip of the iceberg there. There's a lot of insights that you can start deriving related to sentiment. In the example of warranty returns, for example, we're combing through the warranty returns data and looking for information about how we can improve our products. You know, what's going wrong with the products, what are people complaining about, what's breaking frequently on them, and that sort of thing, and we can use that to drive product development improvements. But also, we're using the warranty data to identify areas where it's just a customer education type of thing, where someone returns a product because, you know, with Bluetooth technology now being prevalent in the headphone industry, that's a somewhat complex technology sometimes for people. And people will return something they think it's broken, and really it was lack of knowledge about how to pair or unpair or forget your paired devices and those sorts of things. So, so that's kind of helping drive that. One other area where we're just kind of starting to do a lot of analysis is in our e-commerce ecosystem. So we look at e-commerce really as you know, a wider footprint, not just our own .com website, but also Amazon and Jet.com, those kinds of places. And we've been focusing a lot recently in the last year or so on the Amazon marketplace and really kind of analyzing how we look on that marketplace, addressing the issue of unauthorized sellers on the marketplace, and making sure that our brand is really represented in the best possible way on Amazon. Because you know, from our point of view, people can go to our website, they can go to a retail store and look at our products, they can learn about it you know, online. A lot of people go to Amazon to make their final purchase for price or Prime or whatever the reason, right? And so it's critical for us to look great on that platform.
And what's some of the most important data that you guys analyze using Sisense?
Well, I think obviously the transaction data is really kind of like the day-to-day bread and butter that we're processing in Sisense, and we have a really great platform of data for people to do all kinds of analytics. Revenue information, forecast information. We are hyper-focused on point-of-sale information, so we're getting a lot of point-of-sale information from our retailers around what's actually selling in the stores, and that's, you know, obviously the most important thing is the consumer walking in and making that purchase. So we're correlating that with sell-in information and the forecast and kind of tracking those things on a daily basis.
Great. Well, Mark, thank you so much for joining us here at
Appreciate
Nasdaq. And we look forward to hearing more from you at the Eureka Conference.
Thanks.
Thanks.